Hi, I'm Katie from Margate. On today's Late Lunch, we've got Lulu, Kavana and Big Ron Atkinson. Cue titles, Eric.
Hello there, I am Mel.
Hello, I've got very sweaty hands. I'd like to apologise to the front row. My moisture is now on you.
Welcome to Late Lunch, the Premier League show that kicks off at 6 o'clock, gives you an hour's end-to-end entertainment, and then jumps into a hot bath with you afterwards.
And if you'd like to see that nudie hot tubbing, Sky One tonight. It's on a continuous loop. Now, tonight our stadium is literally packed to the rafters. Tickets have been hotter than a stolen Vindaloo. And there's not an empty seat, as you can see, in the whole house.
And the reason for all this anticipation? Well, this evening, the new Late Lunch manager is taking charge for the first time.
Absolutely. He's big by name, he's big by nature, and he's promised very big things for this show. And here he is in his playing days with Oxford United. It's Big Ron Atkinson! Footballing Fox.
And we can exclusively announce that we've got two brand new big name signings for Big Ron's Late Lunch squad. First up is a young lad from Manchester. He's a great prospect. He's played all over the world, and his army of female fans love his strip. It's Kavana!
Yes! And relax. You've turned into Tyre Wilcox, and that, frankly, is a mystery. He's very keen, that lad, keen as mustard. We've also got a great new player from Scotland. She's got over 30 years of solid gold experience playing at the very highest level. She's got a taut midfield. She's weighing it tonight. She always gives 110%. It's the tireless one and only dynamo, Lulu! I must go Lulu later, that's not for now. So on tonight's Late Lunch Big Fixture, we are saying... Big Ron, Lulu, Kavana. Big Ron, Lulu, Kavana. Big Ron, Lulu, Kavana. Big Ron, Kavana. And Lulu as well, because I forgot to say that.
Good.
Was that long enough for you?
That went well.
Good.
Okay. Right, we'd like you to have a share in our top-of-the-table team. So phone or fax these numbers now if you would like to ask Ron Atkinson if he still makes passes.
Woof.
Lulu if she's ever scored in Glasgow.
Oh, hi.
Or Kavana, what his tackle's like.
Swing. I intend to find out shortly. Now, please welcome four men who are never on the ball, but are always keen to hit the bar. They are Steve, Matt, Dylan and Denial today, playing in honour of our new manager. Give it up, shake it about, be hands together, take them apart, put them back together. I mean, clap and go crazy. Ron Jovi! What a hoedown. Thank you, band. Cooking for us tonight is a man who goes by very many different aliases. He's been called in his time Jack the Lad, Champagne Charlie, Goldfinger, Flash Harry and Romeo Ron. He is the football manager's football manager. It's Big Ron Atkinson! Big Ron! Big Ron! Big Ron! Big Ron! Big Ron! Big Ron! It's a joy and a pleasure. Mwah. How you doing? Mwah.
Very well, thank you.
Yes! He is the They've gone mad and crazy nuts for you. Look at them.
We'll soon put that to, you know, boy.
You're going to stop that now. Stop that. Now, what are you cooking for us today, Big Ron?
Well, we're going to have a bit of penne with some meatballs.
Lovely. I shall show the time-honoured recipe board. Today we have penne with meatballs. Or...
Well, sorry, let me interrupt there. That's what we think it'll be.
We think it'll be penne with meatballs. Personally, I think it'll be oi ref, it's a penne tea. Thank you, Mel. Time to make a substitution. Bring Bella Emberg on. Now, Ron, do you mind if I call you Big Ron, by the way?
Call me what you like, love.
OK.
Except to cook.
Can I call you Sarah?
You've heard.
Now, Sarah, what are you going to cook for us today?
Groucho.
Groucho? All right, OK, Big Ron. I'm deferring now. OK, so how do you make the old penne with meatballs? What's the first thing that we do?
Well, the first thing you do is slop this lot in. Like that.
That's a technical term.
Just slop it all in, mix it all about, pretend it's a bit of dog meat and all that.
Oh, that'll go down well.
Yep.
Good. I would advise children watching not to use dog meat. The texture, not so good.
There's some very tasty dog meats, I can tell you. A bit of cheese and some garlic.
Oh, beautiful.
Whack that all in. Whack that all in.
Are you a big fan of Lulu and Kavana?
Yep.
Yeah?
I think it's Cantona when you told me to
No.
come. Oh, sorry.
Who are
Bit more of that.
Kavana?
Bit more of that.
So have you heard of Kavanagh's work?
Yes.
He's a beautiful, virile teen star.
Bit of that in.
What's that?
Slop it all in. Bit of mint and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Bit of egg.
Bit of egg
Now,
to bind.
This is
and
the,
boy, does it bind.
This is the important part.
Yeah, bit of stirring.
This, to give it the old mixer. Give it the old mixer.
OK.
Slop it about a bit. Because you want to break it into little particles. That's what I found when I'm doing this for a big party. You know, when I get people round to my house, about a dozen of them, and I get the cooking on.
So you're a big chef, you cook?
Are you sure?
Just pretending to when I get all my friends round and make this recipe regularly, as I tend to
Well,
do.
I make the call to the takeaway anyway, and they bring it round.
Do footballers eat this stuff in, after a match or before a match? Do they eat this sort of gear?
Well, they do now. This is the in thing now, pasta and water. You know, it's come from Italy. You know, that's the idea. The Italians have all had it. I mean, my theory about that is I don't care what players eat, so long as they can play. But
exactly.
What you find in Italy, watch this. This is the hard part. You remember that plasticine bit? And
it's the old ball rolling.
That's it. Yeah.
Check your ball skills. Your meat ball skills.
There you go. That's a nice special one. Look at that. Look at that. Try that. Try that.
It's a beautiful.
You can actually eat that raw. It's
but you know I won't. There are so many reasons why I won't. Just put that. I'm just shaping that. I have clean hands. Please don't write in. I'm not with those
You just said they were moisty before when you sprayed the audience with them.
Moisty with a hygienic wipe that I lathered with
yeah, we got a lot of people in here, so we better make a few, didn't we?
OK, share them out.
Sure, whack them about a bit. That's it. Oh, these are the best, I thought.
Now, while you're doing this, I'm going to remind you of a bit of your past, because I'm going to tell you which teams you played for when you were in your younger days. Aston Villa, West Brom, Man United, Sheffield Wednesday. The list is literally in there. When you're checking the results and you've got all those teams that you've played for, which one do you look out for?
Basically, all of them. I mean, I just look when I see the results, every team virtually, so you know who's doing what where.
So you just check the whole lot?
Yeah.
Do you place a bet? Do you ever flutter?
No.
Never?
No, the only thing I bet on is golf. I do have a tendency to bet a bit of money on golf.
Have any winners? Did you predict Tiger Woods? Did you predict all that?
I didn't predict Tiger Woods, but I've had quite a few winners over the few years.
Really?
Yeah, I've had Greg Norman a couple of times. I've had Ernie Els when he's won his American Opens. Aye.
Ernie Els?
Mark Capovania.
Good Lord, I have no idea who these people are. But they're golfers. OK, now
There's
I know
a special one for you, by the way, there, my love.
What, the big one?
Yep.
The big malformed one. OK. Now, you've heard of Spot the Ball, obviously, but Mel's got her very own version, Ron, of the game. We're going to see her boil skills now. What's your version of Spot the Ball, Mel?
Yes, Sue, indeed. It is Spot the Spot today. Now, I had a very unpleasant postulant spot not long ago. Thankfully, it's gone now. But using their skill, these three lovely contestants who are...
Sandy.
Sarah.
Chris.
Very well done. That went extremely well. Well done. Using their skill, these three contestants here must guess where the spot was by using, Sandy, if I might just take that from you there, these stickers. OK. You go first, Sandy. Put the spot where you think it was.
On the nose.
Very good, Sandy. That's great. I'll supply a bit of music because it's a little bit quiet. Very, very good. Cheers. And the third one. Right. Now, by the power of magic, we can see on your televisual screens where my spot actually was. So, Sandy, why do yellow heads like that? Why does that happen? Do you get a lot of spots?
Not too.
So your skin's looking all right, mate. Not too bad. OK, but back to the competition, for goodness sake. I think probably you've won, my love. Well done. Round of applause. How do you feel about winning? Excited?
Well, most exciting day of my life.
Oh.
Can't believe how I really
Guess
can't.
what your prize is?
I'd rather not.
Your prize?
My very own little red spot.
It's actually a spot.
I thought it might have
There
been.
you go. That's your prize. Keep
Gosh,
that
just for me.
and treasure that. Bad luck, lads. I know you're disappointed, but anyway, happy Christmas. Why am I doing that? What's happening there? I don't know. Anyway, let's. Hello there, row one.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right.
What's your name?
Alison.
Hi, Alison. Welcome to Late Lunch. What have you brought something to eat with you today?
Just a little something. Yeah?
Show and tell, row one.
Oh, OK then.
Christmas dinner.
Oh,
It's lovely.
lads, one slight thing.
Yep.
It doesn't look very cooked to me. What's going on there?
Well, we didn't have time to cook it. We're poor students. We don't have any gas.
We can't cook.
Can't cook.
No.
Do you know I once cooked a chicken on a radiator? You can actually do it. And porridge in a kettle as well.
Oh.
Not recommended, obviously. We don't want to do that. But are you going to cook it at some stage?
No.
No.
We're going to throw it in the bin.
Sorry, I
We're going
can't...
to throw it in the bin.
You're going to throw it in the
Yeah.
bin? Yeah. You must learn how to use this mic. When you're speaking, I put it there.
Right.
That's OK. All right, let's just have a pat of the turkey. Oh, it's a big one. Great, OK. Hello there, row one.
Hello.
Super to see you. What's your name?
Andy.
Andy. And...
Charmaine.
Charmaine, hello. Now, Andy, will you stretch out your little tootsie there, please? Your left tootsie. Maybe Phyllis can get that on. Oh, look, what happened?
I fell over playing football. Broke my leg.
What a coincidence, playing footy. And what exactly happened?
A radiographer fell on top
Look me
of
in
me.
the eye, Del. Look me in the eye. I'm not going to bite you. Here we go, come on. What happened, sorry?
Radiographer fell on top of me. And I fell over.
That's a good excuse.
I
He
don't
just
know.
fell on top of me.
Yeah, we were going in for a challenge.
You were wrestling and tussling at the
Yeah,
time.
thing that footballers do, yeah.
OK, so did he x-ray you as well?
He did, yeah.
Is he joking? Is he not? He's not joking?
That's true, yeah.
Blimey.
On-pitch diagnosis, the lot.
OK, well, happy Christmas. Lovely. Now, Sue, thanks very much, by the way, everyone. Beautiful. Now, Sue, do you think those awful 70s footballer haircuts will ever make a comeback, mate?
No, I mean, for me, I don't think there's a chance at all. I mean, ridiculous. Kevin Keegan in the 70s. Madness. What's that haircut all about? I'm in the kitchen with Sarah, who is a.k.a. Big Ron Atkinson. Now, you've started your meatballs. What's the next stage?
Put a little bit of olive oil in the pan.
Yeah.
This is my recommendation anyway. Then put the balls in there.
Fry the balls and
Fry
put
the balls in there, yeah.
Penne in
Well,
there.
you can be making yourself useful. Put a bit of pasta in there.
That's
hot
gone
water.
in for about...
Yeah.
Just check the back of the pan.
You can make it al dente if you like, but there we go.
Just
Now,
move that
I recommend certain recommendations I have. I put a little bit of basil in as well, you know.
Yep.
It's possibly too much, but we're...
You're a bit of a master chef on the quiet,
this is
aren't
the
you,
one.
Betsy?
Then this is the key thing. It's how you get your sauce.
Yep.
Just plain tomato, well stirred. Pour that in. That's beautiful.
It's a beautiful
Now, if you really want to make it sing, you can add a bit of chilli and have it like arrabbiata or something like that.
A spicy thing, yep.
But that's, you know, for starters.
For the
that'll do
non-fiery
fine, yeah.
amongst
Just
us,
let
it's
it go for about half an hour to 40 minutes, and that'll be phenomenal. I promise you.
Perfect. Now, I want to ask you about China, because you did a big footballing trip to China, didn't you? This was
Aye.
when? How
It
long
was
ago was
about,
this?
almost exactly 20 years ago. It was when I was manager of West Brom. We were actually the first team to go into China since the problems they'd had, you know, since the revolution, and it was a big political thing, and I tell you, it was hard.
Really?
Yeah. It was the days when people like Brian Robson and Cyril Regis and all that were all very young players. We had a great side, all young players, and they were a bit spirited as well, yeah. They had a few laughs.
So, what happened then?
Well,
What do we say spirited would mean?
there was numerous things that did happen.
What do you mean nudity in water?
Well, that did happen as well. But no, yeah. Every night we used to have to go in an official delegation. So one night we're in Shanghai, and I said to the chairman, Mr. Millichip, I said, look, you know, boys are fed up of going to that. Can they have a night off and just relax? Because unbeknown to the board of directors and everybody, we'd found a crate of champagne. We'd also found a few people that could come and join the party.
Yeah.
But nobody knew we were having a party apart from the players. So we had this party. It was a good scene, great scene. Everybody's having a great time. Until late at night, two of our very well-known players, whose names shall be nameless, because Ali Robertson and Derek Statham wouldn't thank me for it.
No.
They come running through the hotel, one's chasing the other with a bucket of water, both stripped naked.
Streaked.
To throw this bucket of water over the other guy. And as that happens, Sir Bert, as he is now, walks into the hotel.
Lovely.
With
Diplomatic
all the delegation and everybody. And whenever you've seen those cartoons with the water, where they try to get the water back in the bucket, you know, it's
Everyone's sort of standing like
one of
this.
those. And
So not a good trip.
Well, it was
all
a
in
great
all.
trip. Oh, it's very educational. I mean, we had a video of it, which was far better than the trip, actually.
I want to ask you a couple of things. First of all, I want to ask you, is it true
Just one moment.
that
please.
when...
There's a little bit of... Let's just get that going a little bit.
Just
Yeah,
move that around.
Yeah.
Is it true that when sheep see you, they run away? I want to rephrase that now I've thought about it.
You thought it was Ron Davis, didn't you?
No. Because the legend of you is basically sheepskin. So I'm imagining a four-legged animal thinking it's Ron Atkinson, run off, we're going to be a coat in a minute. Run for the hills, sheep.
You are talking about a coat, aren't you?
I'm talking about a coat.
Thank Christ for that.
Is it true that you're a
No.
sheepskin wearer?
No.
So this is just a big myth?
That's a load of nonsense. That's John Mutson. Yeah.
And yet everyone thinks of Big Ron, they think of the sheepskin pulled up over the years.
Never, ever have worn a sheepskin for about 200 years.
OK, all right, that's a wrong thing there.
Yeah.
I want to also get your gen on the latest scandal, which is the FA Cup and the FA Cup fixing and stuff, with the guy resigning. Is that true?
Well, you're on about
Wales.
You're on about Graham Kelly, aren't you?
Yeah,
and
I
the money. I would guess, and we don't know the full implications. I would guess that they've maybe been a bit unfortunate. I'm surprised that maybe the rest of the committee didn't know that Graham Kelly and the chairman, Keith Wiseman, had allegedly handed over a sum of money, or were about to hand over a sum of money to the FA of Wales,
yeah,
with a view to obtaining their vote for the World Cup.
So this is basically asking the Welsh candidate to sort of put his vote to send off their choice of candidate, so they could ask for the World Cup to be played in this country?
Yeah, I think a more useful thing would have been to give them £5 million and get that Chepstow Bridge cut down, so they had to pay tolls and fees to come into England.
Well, we won't pass judgment on that. I just wanted to get your your thoughts on it, because it's a big thing at the moment.
It is a big thing. I mean, it's a little bit sad in a way, because Graham Kelly, he wouldn't have done anything untoward in that respect. Whether he's done it out of naivety or whether, and I would imagine he's resigned. There's nothing shady or anything going on. I think it's just a normal practice. I mean, if you look...
And someone's found out.
And all the teams that are canvassing for the World Cup, the Germans will be round giving all sorts of attractive offers to people to vote for them. Certainly the South Africans, who in my opinion will get the World Cup. South Africans will definitely get...
You were offered the management of the South African team, weren't you? And you said no.
Well,
Huge emerging national force.
Yeah, it was very tempting, I must admit. It was very attractive. So that part does have a habit there. You've got to make sure that...
It's a rogue basil leaf.
Yeah. I've met a few of those rogue basils. I think, it was attractive. I fancied it quite a lot. But the things they've got going for me outside, I just outweighed it.
It didn't happen. Now, we're going to go and suck on some oranges now, if that's OK with you. Come on.
Go on, then.
Ron's going to suck some oranges with me. Join us after the break. Lulu and Kavana will be making their late lunch debuts, and we'll be playing the latest foodie sports, mince pie hockey. It's majestic. We'll see you in Referee. Mexican waves at me. Precious metal meets the terraces in a head-on collision of mediocrity.
You can catch the band at the Wheat Sheaf pub in Shepton Mallet this weekend.
But I should warn you, tickets are selling like cold cakes, so please support their musical ventures. All right. Got on with it now. That was Leo McKern.
It's you, though. It's you next.
Is it me?
Yes, it's you, though.
Welcome back. Hello. I'm Sue.
Hello.
I'm the one that doesn't know what I'm doing. In just a few short moments, our fantastic new signings, Kavana and Lulu, will be tucking into Big Ron's big meatballs.
After which the excitement will reach fever pitch when they'll not only be playing mince pie hockey but singing their why am I doing
Their
brand new single as well.
You sound like Mistress Mika from
Mistress Mumford.
That's right, Rentigos. First it's time. Enough of that, enough of kids' TV. Put it away in a box, do it later.
Come on,
First
Susie.
it's time for me to sit on a milking stool, straddling it thus, and squeeze the udder of news and squirt out some topical milk.
That's where you're wrong, Susie.
No, you said you
Viewers,
wouldn't.
Viewers and audience, last week you may remember we announced that
You lied to me!
Chill, doll. We announced that young Susie Sue would be taking her driving theory test, which she did on Saturday.
You said you couldn't get the results for this week.
I rang. Well, no, I didn't. Isabel rang. The DVLA in Gwent, spoke to a lovely lady there, and here is the results. Right, Driving Standards Agency, Safe Driving for Life, Stanley House, 56 Talbot Street, Nottingham. Nottingham.
So now we know the address,
Sorry.
which is very useful.
To Sue Perkins, Late Lunch, Channel 4, London. Driver licence number, da-da-da-da. Right. Okie dokes. Car driving theory test, 12th of December, da-da-da-da. You have 2 years. Apparently you passed, Elle.
Such a horrid exam. It was like an A-level, but with facts. This a really humorless invigilator.
Perks?
Yes.
Simmer down, doll. Do you want to know what your test result was?
Yeah, go on then.
You are a geek and a spod and a spanner. You got 35 out of 35! Quite jealous! I can't believe it, mate.
Do you know what?
Fog code. Did you get the fog code right? You must have done.
I
What fog code?
I got asked, like, the fog distance. When should you put your fog lights on?
Good.
Under 100 metres.
Good.
Where do you put your hazard lights? You put them 150 metres from the back of the car.
Onto on now.
This is live highway code. Sky will want to buy that. Thank you, mate. I was scared, but
good.
now I can fail my practical.
All right, now, Susie, I want you to go now and tightly mark Big Ron in the kitchen.
I will do. Moving. Like a chugging train, but not, because I'm a human being. To the kitchen. Ron, the meatballs nicely fried.
The moment of truth.
OK.
Just stick out. Get the pasta. It's nicely cooked, freshly cooked.
Beautiful penne there.
Just a little bit of penne in there. Bit more, because it looks dead tasty, doesn't it?
That does look darn good.
Oh, I tell you what. That is phenomenal.
That is a top darts meal. What are you serving up, Ron? Can I ask you about Frank Sinatra? Because you are a big fan.
Yeah, I am,
Old
but I'm
Blue
not.
Eyes.
Yeah.
What's your favourite track that he did?
All of them, to be fair. All of them. He would have loved this, by the way. He was a great lover of pasta, and I'm sure he would have. This would have knocked him cold. Did
you ever meet him? Did you have the opportunity to meet him?
I bumped into him once in LA at the concert. You know, the free tennis concert, Pavarotti and people like that. I've got to be careful, because this is a masterpiece I'm making.
It was Pavarotti, Vanessa Feltz, and Jose Carreras.
Yeah, the big six. And a little bit of breadcrumbs. We put some breadcrumbs on. Yeah, I was wandering around the front of the stage just before the show started, and about 10 yards away from me, it's Frank. You know, he was there.
He's the man, isn't he? He was the coolest of all.
He walked over and blanked him. I just completely blanked him.
Well, you don't want to appear too keen, you know. You have to just walk away.
No, that's
it's your icon, you know.
Look at that. That is delicious. That is mouth-watering. Are they eating that, or shall we?
Well, we'll all eat it. We'll try and share bits out and see what we can do. We'll try and facilitate that.
This is magnificent.
I want to ask you about your video, because you've got a brand new video out.
Yes.
And this is with El Tell. This is with Terry Venables.
Yeah, Terry's on it. There's a few Andy Gray's on it. Jim Smith, the bald eagle, he's on it. Barry Fry's on it, doing some silly things, which Barry does anyway. I mean, he's some character, him.
And so basically it's all the football legends together.
And Dave Bassett, would you believe, doing the full Monty in it.
No, not stripping.
Yes.
Not a nuddy strip.
Well,
there's no incentive to go out to the shops there. And what is it? Is it sort of sporting disasters, particularly football?
To a certain extent, it's a series of chats between those sort of lads who are all good fun, you know, they're all good personalities, and then we'd run through a series of mishaps on football fields that...
Did you make any yourself?
No.
You're not featured?
No. Oh, no. It's only about mistakes.
OK. All right, then. Of course, you were a flawless footballer. Now, that looks fantastic. You put a bit of lemon on it, and that looks great.
You've got to tell everybody this, because this is a secret we found from the Sicilian chefs. Always have pasta...
What, in West Brom?
Correct. There's lots of them. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a big area of Sicily, is that? And always finish it off with a nice little bit of lemon. Lemon gives it that added touch. And for those who are not, you know, who prefer different types of food, it's also good on fish and chips.
Apparently, good on fish and chips. And balsamic vinegar. That looks delicious. Thank you so much. Yep. We're going to see you later on. Now, we're going to send you into the audience to rummage around in their lunchboxes, as it were. Anybody take your fancy, Ron?
Anybody got any turkey sandwiches?
Any turkey in the house tonight?
That's it. Turkey butty.
Turkey butty. We'll try and find someone with a turkey butty for you to dine with.
Yeah.
Now, band, are you hungry?
Yes.
Audience, are you hungry?
Yes.
Lulu, are you hungry? Make your mind up, love. Ron's cooked for you. Let's eat a late lunch.
Shepton Mallet lads, get practising now. Now, he was named Best Male by the readers of Smash Hits, which comes as no surprise to me as I voted for him 6,000 times. Look over there! It's Kavana! Watch your back there, doll. Watch your back there. Yes, sit down there.
Sit down. Near me. I like the smell of you. Sit down.
Joining Kavana is the in your own time now. Joining Kavana is the gorgeous Glaswegian with the mighty voice, guaranteed to make lunch go with a boom bang a bang. Ladies and gentlemen, shout like mad for
Cheers, lads.
Nice to see you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, actually, I just got that mic pack's just giving
You
me
all right there, Lulu?
damaged me for life. Damaged me for life. I'm all right. You?
Lulu and Kavana.
Yeah.
Stars in our midst.
So groovy.
And food.
Yeah,
Yes.
do tuck
Food,
in
Be
there.
better. Couldn't be
Big,
better.
big Ron's meatballs. Now, do you two know each other?
Yes, we
already?
do. How do we
Yeah.
know each other? I don't know.
We know each other very well. We met. You remember how we met each other?
I do.
Nigel Martin Smith, who managed Take That, managed me for a while and managed Cav for a while.
Yeah.
So we met through Nigel. And we kind of connected, you know, on the music level, really. We love the same kind of music.
Yeah.
Cool.
What kind of music are you into? The both.
We love soul. Soul, mate.
Lauren
Soul
Hill
is
is my
good.
favourite
Yeah,
album.
we love Lauren Hill.
I haven't got that.
Oh, you've got to
It's
get it. It's fabulous.
yeah,
It's not as big here, I don't think it's in America.
Right.
We like
who
Brian
else?
McKnight. We love Brian McKnight. American guy.
Right.
But we love all sorts. Bacharach and David, you name it. A mixture of all sorts.
Do you like bagger and soul and funk
Bagger is a
fusion?
gymnastics exam. You have to do a
Yes.
backflip.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
I got bagger 3.
This is good, actually, Ron.
Great.
It is very good.
It's
The lemon
very,
juice
very good.
works, actually.
lemon juice is a good
Yeah.
tip, isn't it? Very
But
good.
is that breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese?
Oh, yes, it is.
On top of the...
He's
Apparently it is.
defied all our cultural
It
expectations.
certainly has. It certainly has.
Would you two sort of go out clubbing together?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we did.
We have done
We
that.
did it.
We have done that.
Where? Whereabouts?
Well, we don't want to sound like showbiz. I don't sound like showbiz. We
Oh,
was in
why
LA.
not? Go
We was
on.
in LA. We was in LA. LA, we went out
Oh,
clubbing.
darling.
Yeah, hello.
We was in LA, okay.
Were you on a podium? Is that what they do at clubs now? Or is that just the clubs that my friends go to?
These
That's the
idiots.
clubs that your friends do.
OK, let's gloss over that.
There was no podium. No.
No, we went to hear some good music, you know, as you do. And even here, we've been to clubs here. And my son, Jordan, also
Yeah, he
goes.
comes
We've
out.
been out
He's
a couple
my
of
mate
times.
as well, so.
Right,
We
cool.
we go like, you know, the posse. Do you know what I mean? We hang out as a posse.
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, God, you're so cool, Lulu.
Oh, shut up.
I love you.
It's true, it's true.
I'm saying man now to try and sound cool. Yes, man.
You're so in with the kids,
You
man.
are cool.
Oh, mate, cheers. I'm an
You
old
are
square.
too cool.
Old square. But
No,
anyway.
that's cool.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
cool to be square?
Today it's cool.
Hooray.
Thank God for that.
Yes. She got 35 out of 35.
Hello.
You just don't blame. I heard that.
Wow. But you know what? Sorry to interrupt, but I did that in January, this very same test, because I
The
could never
theory.
try. Yeah.
But you're 47 years younger than I am.
No, listen, I failed.
You failed?
Yeah, I did a 4-week crash course and I failed the theory test. I got 3 wrong or something.
Which one? What was it to do
Well,
with?
to me, I thought it was like, I always thought it was trick questions, because one of them was like, what would you see somebody dressed in green on a night on a motorway, and it ended up being a protester or something, and I thought it was an ambulance man, and I failed anyway.
It was when you said you'd accelerate towards them with the horn beeping.
Maybe that's what it is.
It's just so cool to watch everybody
I
sitting out there with
know.
their food. What is that thing she's got? What is that
It's
long,
long and
red
it's pink.
thing?
What is that?
What is that?
It's a log of some sort.
It's a licorice thing, is it?
It's a Swedish
pink
Yuletide log, I think. But anyway.
Good Yule.
Good Yule, fondly. Are you football fans at all, two of yous?
I don't really want to get into this big run around. He's a big bloke, and he.
While he's away, who do you support?
I can't say I support anybody. I like Alex Ferguson a lot.
Yeah.
So And I can't say I support Manchester United. I have to go into a Scottish accent here because
Oh, that's great.
I can't support Manchester United because I come from Glasgow.
Yeah, Rangers.
Rangers. Awesome.
Rangers was my team when I was a wee girl.
Okay. How about you, Kev? Do you support
Well,
anybody?
growing up, where I come from, the area that I lived in used to support United.
Right.
So that's kind of stayed there since, you know. If you didn't support United, you get your head kicked in where I lived.
Right.
So United is the one, yeah.
Where I come from, you get your head kicked in no matter
Anyway,
what.
you get anyway. Doesn't matter, yeah.
Glasgow doesn't.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true. I'm
Glasgow's
trying to be
great.
funny. That's not true.
She's gone Scottish again.
Not true. That's very
You
sweet.
moved in. Excuse me. You moved in with your mum and dad.
Yes.
You bought them a house, didn't you? You bought them a
Yes,
house.
yeah.
Do you have any house rules as owner of the house?
Well, I mean, I sometimes mess about and joke and say, like, you know, how is my property doing?
And change the locks and stuff.
Evict them.
Yeah, I didn't find that one funny, unfortunately. But no, it's for them. You know, it was for them, and they live in it. It's their thing. I mean, I come home after being on tour, and there's little gnomes in the garden, and it's not really my cup of tea. But my mum
Little
loves it.
gnomes? Your mum
She
has
has gnomes, yeah.
Your mum does.
But I bought a Buddha. I bought a Buddha for the garden, so we have gnomes and a Buddha. So it's like a funny mixture.
It's Disneyland.
Disneyland, yeah.
Right.
Do you have house rules for your son Jordan, Lulu? Are you quite laid back as a mum, do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You think
she
I'm right?
Oh, right. She's a cool, mum. Yeah.
wait a minute. There has to be house rules. There has to be house rules. I can't think what they are. I think it's got. He's 21. I mean, he's not a baby.
Yeah.
So I think it's got to the point now where it's a kind of a mutual respect thing. And in fact, if I start really nagging him, he goes, "Don't go there.
Oh,
Don't
really?
go there." Or
No.
if I have, a problem with something, I say to him, "I have to talk to you about this." And he usually says, "I haven't got time now, but we will get to it."
Oh, that's really nice. Open, give, take, share.
Well, I try. He's a big
loose.
bloke. He's a big bloke.
Is he? Is he taller than you?
Everybody's taller than me.
Oh no. But have you got any pets?
Yeah.
My favourite question of every
Why are you
show.
laughing? Why do you
Because
laugh
it's
at
Mel's
yourself?
flannel question. Do you got any pets?
I mean, can't think of anything else to say.
I heard that somebody died their dog.
Yes.
On the old
On it.
grapevine.
Yeah, oh God. Well, I have a sweet little West Highland Terrier, white, and I like to keep her clean. I mean, the girls they're all nodding,
Yes,
you understand.
you've got to
Yes.
keep it clean.
Nice little
Cleanliness.
collar, nice little lead. Jordan goes, "Oh, she looks pathetic," likes to take her out and throw her in the mud and bring her home and says, "Now she looks like a dog," But anyway, the other day he went with one of his girlfriends she was having her hair coloured, and Bonnie came back with pink
The dog was
streaks in her.
coloured too.
You saw that,
Yeah.
Come back with pink streaks in her hair.
How did it look?
Sad.
Punk dog. Bad punk dog.
But the poor little thing, she just looked so happy because she got some attention, I think.
Yeah, she likes it.
Have you seen Babe? There's an excellent pink dog in Babe.
Yeah, so that's where you got it from.
It's a little slutty dog. It's a little kind of naughty
Mixed
dog.
girl.
That is. Yeah, it's a naughty little
I haven't
thing.
even seen Babe.
It's very delicious. Sorry.
It's great, isn't it? I can't get it down.
From eating it.
But Cav, excuse me.
Get that meatball down. Swallow the meatball.
You collect autographs, don't you?
For my mum, yeah.
For your mum?
Yeah.
Who have you got?
Never asked for mine.
No, I'm not. Well, no, because she doesn't. Well, she spoke to you on the phone, you see.
Oh, she did, she
yeah,
did.
because my mum's psychic, you see. So not that means anything to do with what I just said, but hey,
She's psychic.
she's psychic, yeah.
So she can tell what's going to happen.
She's a fortune teller, yeah.
Oh wow! She hasn't predicted anything for you.
She won't read mine because she says anybody too close, she won't in case she sees something terrible.
No, it's
Yeah.
not
But
nice.
also
fair
it's
enough.
unethical, I think.
Yeah, I think she wouldn't like to do it. But getting back to autographs, yeah, she does collect autographs. So at the moment she's got Cilla Black,
Right.
surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think God, who else? I've got a few other famous people and.
Elton John? No.
Who's that?
Tried to get Elton John. I tried to get Elton John's when I seen him, but I was too embarrassed to ask.
He's watching.
Is he?
Boy wants an autograph
I need to
for
get
his
an
mother.
autograph for my mum, Elton, please.
I had an autograph book when I was a kid, and I used to forge the signatures.
So did I.
I forged Bruce Forsyth
Because no
in
one
my
came
own
to
book.
Croydon.
No one came to Leatherhead, mate.
Frank Sinatra.
That's sad.
And
That's very sad.
And I got
girls.
Mrs. Virgo, the bookseller, to sign it and everything.
Mrs. Virgo.
that's
Mrs.
sweet.
Virgo.
Not the famous Mrs.
She had
Virgo.
a beard, But
You can
Lulu,
do something about that. You should have told her.
have you got an autograph book, Lulu? You must have loads.
You've got a new book
Lulu
where you
can't
sign
hold
them.
I know.
You've got a house book. What's it called? You
I
come
know
in and
4 people have signed it. I forget
Yeah.
to ask people to
It's like
sign
a
it.
guest-
Visitors book.
Somebody
yeah.
bought me a visitor's book,
Shall I tell you, I know who's been to your house. Excuse me, Gary Barlow. And he
told us.
did a Technicolor yawn and drove the porcelain bus, as 'twere, in your toilet.
In your guest
By which I mean being sick.
I know.
He christened it.
I know he did. And actually, he didn't tell me that.
Did he discover the splatter?
No.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Or was he more discreet than that?
I'm sorry, I can't eat another thing.
No, finish now.
I'm very sorry. He didn't tell me that. You know, it was all gone the next morning because my housekeeper. I'm very fortunate to have a very sweet lady who worked for me for a long time, and she's so discreet that she got rid of it.
She just probably swept
She
it up.
cleaned it up. She didn't say anything to me the next day. Otherwise, I would have bashed him.
Yeah, you don't
No,
want
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I
Not even Gary
To
Barlow.
park a tiger in someone else's house, I'm sorry.
Park a tire.
Yeah.
Very non-you, isn't it?
As the Australians say, chunder in the Pacific.
Yeah. It's not good, is it?
It's not.
I like them new blue bits in your hair.
Disrespect.
Thank you. I'm a bit bored of them because they're very high maintenance.
They're lovely.
Don't they last very long?
No, they last about a week, and then it's the old PVC gloves, which is the best part about it. And
then you dye your hair.
Then I dye my hair 2 hours later. But you won best hair, didn't you? Or something? You got nominated for best hair at Smash Hits.
I think so, yeah. Yeah,
You
and probably
didn't-
why I got a cap on, yeah.
You
but,
didn't get it though, Dom. I was watching.
I
You
didn't get it. This year I didn't. I've been away for most of the year. I've been like doing a new album, and Robbie won it this year. I came second, so you know.
Good call.
luck.
Can't be
best
bad.
hair.
Can't be bad, can it?
Be good.
I love the fact there's a best hair category at the Smash Hits Awards.
Best-
Respect for that.
Best hair where? Why are they talking about the hair? I don't know.
It's madness. It's madness. Now, lads, it's time to tickle the owl of chit-chat, thus, until it finally lets loose the hoot of truth. It is turn time, or indeed just time, for the Late Lunch Big Stammering Sue 3. Unrelenting dross, Dan. When was it? C+ simulator, thank you. Correctional therapy. When was the last time you were on a bus, both of you? Cav?
Me,
Not the porcelain bus.
Which was driven by Gary Barlow. Yeah, we know that.
me not public transport. Well,
The
I
red
hate-
things, there's a man,
Yeah,
you
I
pay
hate-
fare.
yeah, I know.
Ding ding.
I used to get the bus every day, obviously, to school. I haven't been on the bus for about 2 years, and I'm embarrassed to say that. I would love to get on a bus, but I just haven't been on one for
You
2
get
years.
mobbed by women. Me for one.
Ah,
What about you? When was you last?
don't ask.
No.
Jordan is ashamed. He's ashamed that I don't travel on public transport.
You
But
get
I
crushed,
haven't done
though,
it for years.
You were. They
Okay, that's a big two no's.
Down
What
for me.
noise, Lulu, sets your teeth on edge? What's the thing that really makes the whole jaw go into a grindy thing?
Is it my voice?
No, darling.
Is it my jokes?
I'm not going to say. No, it's scratching, you know, scratching.
Is it the nails on the blackboard? Ah, I hate that one too.
Not that I've heard that for years, I can tell you, but any kind of scratching with the
Polystyrene
nails.
or
Ah,
Oh, yes, polystyrene cups.
Pink. Yeah, broken.
What about you, Kath?
What's
the
my worst
noise? Yeah.
I was going to say the scratching, but I actually hate cotton wool. It makes me jaw lock.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I know what you mean.
You know, I hate cotton wool.
Rough fabric for me. It's not a noise, but it's a feel. It's a concept. Yeah.
You can't, when you can't close your wrist, you can't tighten your wrist with your
Yeah, weakness, the whole, you get the woolies
weakens
and they
up.
kind of
The
do that with your
woolies.
hands. Now, what's your lucky number, Cav? And why is it your lucky number?
I haven't really got a lucky number. I was told that my lucky number was 13, so I don't
That's
know.
unusual.
It's very unusual considering it's an unlucky number, but hey,
Depends on how you look at it.
it does, yeah.
3 is mine.
Would you know, why is that?
I was born on the 3rd of
Born on the
November. We're both Scorpios, you know that?
I was born on the 4th as well. She was born on the 3rd.
Okay.
And the Scorpios, are they supposed to hit it off? Is that I don't know very much about astrology.
No, the Scorpios get on with each other.
I think the thing about astrology, and you know, they say a little knowledge is dangerous. Ta-da-da. I think if you are a similar sign to somebody, the thing about signs is they sort of explain certain characteristics in a person.
Yeah.
And it's not that everybody's exactly the same way, but, you know, they might be similar.
Yeah.
And, you know, we have
Pros
a
and
lot of-
cons.
I'm a
Pros and
Virgo.
cons. Oh, yes.
Take from that what you will.
You
Picky,
got
very picky.
35
Nitpicky.
out of 35 equals Virgo. Anyway, Geminis,
Driving.
join us
good.
after the break when Lulu and Kavana will be singing together and we'll be playing Britain's tastiest and most seasonal new sport, mince pie hockey. It is unmissable. So see you in 3.
Lulu, late lunch, do not adjust your sets. Ron does have a tea tray on his chest. We just had lunch with Lulu, who said her son dyed her dog pink, and Cav, who said he failed his driving theory test.
Unlike Sue, who got 35 out of 35.
And now I can fail my practical. Great.
You won't, doll. Don't do that.
Positivity at all times.
And Ron Atkinson, who cooked us a lovely lunch. Cheers, Ron.
fab,
It was
Ron,
groovy.
wasn't it? Really
yeah, it's
nice.
lovely.
Yeah.
Now, food sports fans, it's time to bully off as we get our jolly hockey sticks out and play mince pie hockey.
The rules are crushingly simplistic. Ron is in goal, and he's protected by from high-velocity pie blows by the baking tray vest and the washing-up spongy knee pads.
And it's
there.
good that he's got his lattice work showbiz shoes
Very
on there.
good.
Good. OK.
An excellent sort of cab driver shoe going on there. Now, you were supposed... You were supposed to have a sieve mask. Ron, why is the mask not in place?
That is a mask.
OK,
You don't think it looked like that, really,
I
do you?
will demand that you have to take that off. Now, Lulu and Cav, you've both got 3 shots on the mince pies, which you have to try and propel with the banana and satsuma hockey stick into the goal mouth. It's madness, I know. The player with the most mince pie goals will, of course, win. Now, as is customary in mince pie hockey, the player who can sing the highest note goes first. Cav, please sing.
You want to do a high note?
I can facilitate with a crush if you want.
Don't do that.
That was too low. I don't know. She has to go.
Go.
Okay.
Yum.
Yes, it's a high note. Approach the...
Yeah, I know.
Approach with your banana stick, band, some sort of relevant music, please.
Go, Lulu.
She's for... Oh! Beautifully by Ron.
Lulu. Cav's next. Cav's next. Come on, Cav. There you go.
Joe Raven hits.
Come on, my love.
Do it, Cav. Do it.
Come on, Cav. I've dropped the mince pie.
Slow and ineffectual. Melanie.
Lulu.
Lulu, go.
Shoes. I meant to.
And Lulu. Yes, I've deemed penalty.
It's all on this one. There's tension. There's tension.
Right. And the scores on the doors. 2 beautiful saves from you, Ron.
Marvellous, marvellous.
Couple of beautiful nutmegs, though, and it's 2 apiece, which is great because we don't actually have a prize. So everyone's a winner tonight, but also a loser. Ron, thanks very much. We're going to approach the Raspberry Lounge now.
Okie dokie. Now, the phone lines are literally as busy as a lumberjack in a Christmas tree forest. Hello there. Who's on line 1?
Am I going to go there?
Charlene Champs from Manston.
Sorry?
Charlene Champs from Manston.
Hello there, Shine. How you doing?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, mate. Cheers for asking. Not too bad. Now, what's your question and who's it for?
It's to everybody.
Okay.
What's your favourite cake?
Favourite cake? Favourite cake?
Banana cake.
Carrot cake.
Nut cake.
Nut cake.
Nut cake.
What's the look?
Charlene, what's yours, mate?
Oh, I don't know, walnut cake.
Walnuts are similar to Ron.
Fruity lot, we're here to see.
Mine's Battenberg, but there you go.
Mine is any cake.
Okay.
Thanks, Nicole. We're going to get to
Cheers.
Laura now on line 2. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello?
Hello? You're very faint. Are you abseiling?
No.
Who's your question for? By the way, Mel's already done the pet question. So you can't do that.
No pets.
Who's your question
my
for?
question's to everybody.
Yeah.
It's, what was the last book you read?
Very good question.
Good call.
Ron?
Run.
The book I've just wrote. My own autobiography.
It's good you read it back to check, though.
Do you read it a lot, Ron? Do you like reading it?
Yes, I love it.
Brings back the memories.
I think it's good, mate. Yeah.
Okay. Lulu, what about you?
Let me think. I can't think what the last one was I wrote. I read.
Last one I wrote. So many novels, so little time.
You watch more, come on, why you were in it?
You can't remember.
Was it a paperback? Let's just say it was a generic paperback.
I can't remember.
Cav, what about you?
I'm going to remember by the end of
Okay.
The last book I read, oh God, if I'm to be truthful, it was actually a book called Conversations with God.
That's my job, Melons.
Sorry, just doing that. Felt the
The
need.
tickling
It was
and
a book called, you went on
The
my
need.
nose then.
Sorry.
It's a book called Conversations with God.
Right.
Which is, a book about conversation with God. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Spiritual,
Great
beautiful
book.
thing. My last book was The Highway Code, which I read. And I read a biography of craft work.
Quite dull. OK, right.
She's remembered the book.
What was it,
It was
Lily?
the other one about the...
Pet rescue. Pet.
Dan Fish Rescue, Chelsea...
I'm going to say The Road Less Travelled. Let's say The Road Less
Less
Travelled.
Travelled.
It wasn't that one.
Okie dokes. Right, Pamela. Pamela from Manchester. Are you there?
Hi, Pamela.
It's Pamela from Manchester.
So sorry.
Manchester.
Thought I'd get a little bit of a gag by calling you Pamela, but it panned quite badly. Anyway. Pamela!
Just call her Wayface and you'll get your own back.
What's your question, Pamela?
Right, it's to everybody, and it's if you were arrested and was allowed one phone call, who would you phone?
Who would you phone, lads? Ron.
One phone.
Why me? I mean,
You'd phone yourself.
anybody with the keys to get me out.
Right, the head jailer.
Gaola.
Gaola.
How about you, Lulu?
Oh, the last phone call. I think it would probably be to my son.
We like that.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Cav?
Would it be to me? Would it be to Sue? Just over here,
Would it be to the Hat Emporium that provides
Would it be to Smash Hits saying, I'm in jail and you didn't even give me best hair of 98? God darn you.
It would probably be to my mum.
Oh,
We like that.
my phone call would be to you, Susie.
And I wouldn't accept it. I'd leave you there. Line 4. And that's true, because last time she was arrested, she did phone me. Jennifer, on line 4. And that charge will stick, Mel, I'm telling you. Line 4, hello, is it Jennifer? Or Jennifer, if I was Mel. Jennifer, talk to me. I know I'm in a name.
Is anybody there?
We need your mum to commune. She's only on a spiritual plane. We need the words.
Hello.
Hello! How you doing, mate?
Fine.
Who's your question for?
It's for everyone.
And you better fire that quickly because we're slightly getting short of time.
Okay, have any of you ever broken any bones?
Has anybody?
No.
Broken any bones?
No.
I've broken my arm once.
Cav broke the arm, Lulu not, Ron.
Yeah, well, just small ones. Small one in my wrist once.
Small
yeah.
wrist
Small,
bones.
we've got
And a one-
small one in the
Okey-dokey.
wrist.
And
Now-
somebody else's leg.
Cheers, Ron. OK. Now, they're saying football, you only sing when you're winning. Well, we must be well in the lead because it's time for Lulu and Kavana to take the floor and sing
Oh,
sounds.
majestic darts. It just remains for me to thank Lulu and Kavana for being such top dart guests and Big Ron for his very, very tasty meaty balls.
Join us next week when Martin Clunes, Neil Morrissey, Caroline Quentin and Leslie Ash will be behaving badly. But now, here are Lulu and Kavana singing a song they wrote together, Heart Like the Sun.
Do me a favor and listen up, 'cause yeah, I know just what I say. I'm not one to preach, but why wait for tomorrow when you got today?
It's been a long time since I've seen ya. Never thought I'd feel like this again. Funny how you seem to forget about the things that you do and the words that you say. But I'm only someone, I'm only me, and I'll be your someone for eternity. I got a heart like the sun. It burns on and on, fueled by your loving, yeah. And in this heart like the sun, there is no one, nobody, no one else for me but you, babe.
So take it to your heart, but remember it well. I guess by now you can surely tell.
You're still in my mind, you're still in my heart. I need to know we cannot start
Loving you again like I did before.
I realize you need some time. I don't mind waiting. Oh, I'm only someone, I'm only me, and I'll be your someone for eternity. I got a heart like the sun. It burns on and on, fueled by your loving, yeah. And in this heart like the sun, there is no one, nobody,
Whenever the silence, baby, it is roaring at you.
Whenever the storm is blowing, I'll pull you through.
You'll never need to ask for forgiveness from me.
I'll be the refuge for your lonely soul, babe, when you're lost at sea. I got a heart like the sun, burns on and on, fueled by your loving, yeah. And in this heart like the sun, there is no one, nobody.
There's no one else for me but you, babe.
No one else for me.
Oh, nobody.
Nobody, nobody. There's no one else for me but you, babe.
We were a bunch of